just thought I'd come out and show you my beans. They're starting to get the red squigglies. Some bigger ones. Oops, get my camera in the right place. Starting to get the red squiggles on it. Got bunches of little ones coming on. All over the place. Let's see. Here's a bigger one. This one's getting the squiggles on it. Starting. Hope you can see it in the camera. They get red squiggle lines on them. There's another one down here. Down in there. So I'm getting beans and it's loaded with flowers yet. Little tiny one here. So if I don't get nothing else this year out of my garden, it looks like I'm getting beans. That one's a nice size one. They must get pretty darn big. Not sure if they're a kind you eat raw. You know, like a green bean. Would normally be. There's one down in there. Or they're supposed to be like dry beans. I don't know. I'll wait till the squiggles come on. And then I'm going to eat one and see what they taste like. And in my pickle patch, I find a cat. I saw one in here. There's one right there. A little tiny pickle. Here's another one right here. Pickle? Or cucumber, should I say. Here's my watermelons. So you're supposed to pick that off to make them grow faster. I haven't done it because I have such a hard time getting anything to grow. This one is going clear across the yard here. It's gonna bud out pretty soon, but I don't know if it's gonna have enough time to get melons on it before cold weather hits. It's so late in the year. Pull all this stuff out of here and I'll come back out in this day or so because I've been getting a lot of rain. It's all wet right now. And my tomatoes. Don't know, people. You think they're gonna make it this year? I don't know. I mean, they're getting nice and full now. It fell over. It's really quite tall. It's like about 7 foot to my window. They're going over the side, and let's see here. Do we have any? I don't know. They look okay. Trying to see if, oh yeah, there's some little flower buds coming right there. Maybe I'll get some yet this year. And here's some flower buds right here. So, I sure hope so. And this one, I mean, these are incredibly small for my tomatoes. You know, this one's quite tall too. I wanted cattle panels, but I wasn't able to get them. But you can see right there, there's flower buds on it. So, I don't really care how it grows as long as it gives me tomatoes. That's all I care. Oh, I love the smell of tomato vines on my hands. It smells good. Can't forget the shot of my movie star. That's Bandit. Wow, look at that clover. That is a big one. And my peppers, I don't know, people. It's like, I've got blossoms. This one fell over and I leaned it against the chair to hold it up. See, there was blossom there. It's supposed to be a pepper. My other ones, it rained so much it knocked them over. This one's laying way back here. It's got flowers, but something's been eating on them. I don't know if I'm going to get anything off those this year. I had one I put in that trellis thing there, tomato cage. It looks okay, but I don't see any any little peppers on it or anything. So I don't know. My elderberry back there in the corner, that's getting pretty tall. And back further down by the ground there's another elderberry in there, but it's a lot smaller. It died off and had to fight its way back. Surprised it made it. Over to my squash here. I had to zip tie it up. Oh, it's cutting it now. Wasn't before. Yesterday because the whole plant got so top heavy. Oh, it's a cyclican leaf there. Get that out of there. Another one here. I don't want no cyclican leaves. Spread disease. It's very thick, but no plants yet. I think we're gonna get a blossom in here. I sure hope so. There's a bunch of leaves and things in there. But I had to zip tie it up because it got so top heavy. It just kind of drooped over the side yesterday. It didn't break anywhere. But look how gargantuanly big that thing got. From that little tiny shoot. I put about 9 seeds in there. Only one made it. Look at how big it got. And it's still growing. So I don't know if we'll get anything, this season. Look at these, notice these little nodule type things on the plant all the way up. They're not bugs, they're green like the plant. I don't know if maybe something comes out of the stem. More leaves or something else. I have no idea. I just love how big these leaves are though. And they got like picky little spines like on them. They don't really hurt you, but they talk to you. You feel them. I don't know if they show up on camera or not. Can you see them little spines? Little tiny stickers on there. They don't puncture your skin, but you can feel them. On that one. It's focusing in on the bucket, not on them. But it's got little pickies on it too. So does this one. You can see them there on that one. Never mind the dirt. Some kind of weed growing down here. Get that out of there. I hope they grow. Produce something. But our season is so far behind this year. It's at least a month. The tomatoes from here, they look a little better. What? It's a jungle over there. I like tomato jungle though. Well, next year I want to get some cattle panels to put all the way across in front of the house here. Oops, I'm still zoomed in. All the way across here. Up to the elderberries about. and put tomatoes all out there more towards this end, because down there the sun's kind of iffy because of that tree right there. Because see, if you look up, you gotta get up this high before we get any sky. And it'll expose you to the sky. You see the sun up there. It's kind of a grayish day today because it rained last night. I hope I get some green peppers. I really wanted those to dehydrate. Oh well, that's what's going on the home front today. And we're so behind this year. My roses here didn't even bloom. I was gonna cut all these off like I usually do, but it took so long to get this growth. I was afraid it was dead, but it come back. And what I usually do is I put chicken poop all around it, and boy, it goes nuts. It loves that. But I haven't done that in a couple years now. Oh my gosh, probably 3 or 4 years now. My chickens have been gone. I miss them dearly. And I had to order a new part for the truck. After I got looking, got under there, I put the clamps and stuff on and put the hose back on and everything, and it was still leaking. But this time, I caught it. Still's coming out. And it's shooting out the fitting itself. So I ordered the fitting for it. This isn't trash. These are top bottles waiting to go back. Like 8 months worth of them. The 2 bags. Got my 2 spares in here. This one. There's air in it, but not as much as it should be. Well, I didn't air them up all the way anyway, because they take like 65 pounds of air, and that's a lot of air. These are 18s. My truck's got 16s on it. I'd love to be able to put 18s all the way around, but not these skinnier tires, like truck tires. But she's got really good tires on it, but you never know. You always want to have a spare. And here's my poor, struggling to exist basil. None of the flowers I planted over here came up. Those ranunculus flowers or whatever, I planted them in here. And everything. You would never know that this was bare dirt. Well, less than, 2 weeks ago? That's what kind of growth I got. And the little tiny hair weeds, I don't know what kind they are. This week, somebody had a bird down there and ate it. Ew, one of my cats. Stinky. Let's see. I don't know what I was going to say now. Oh well. Well, remember, whatever you do in life, make a difference. Until next time, bye now. Bye-bye.